This is Keep Calm and Mother On, a special series brought to you by Everyday Motherhood, and I am Christy Thomas.
Thanks, Lucy.
You're welcome. Also, that was my ukulele.
Way to go, kid. It's Sunday, April 19th. Thank you for joining in on this global project. I'm glad that you're here, and don't forget to leave me a SpeakPipe message at www.speakpipe.com/everydaymotherhood. That's in the show notes too. I need your voice to make this project last as long as we need it to. Remember, the goal is to have these messages gather us together while we can't gather in person. Now, today's tip for me is to sit and meditate or pray or journal, something to let your soul rest for at least 5 minutes today. Take that time to really fill up your cup. So if you've listened to AJ's episode 87, season 1, she talked about being able to parent from the overflow. And I want you to find that overflow today. Here are your tips.
I'm Jennifer Pepito with the Peaceful Press, and a couple of things that are really helping me in this current crisis are getting outside every day. I'm actually a part of a Healthy Homeschool Mama Challenge, and we have a goal to get outside for a 40-minute nature walk, and that's been so helpful for keeping me and my kids calm. And the other thing that's helping me right now as a person of faith is meditating on a couple of verses. One is, "The Lord is my refuge and ever-present help in trouble." And the other says, "He who endures to the end will be saved." And as I meditate on that concept of just enduring a difficult time and staying present for my children and not worrying about the future, not thinking too much about what all this means or what the outcome will be, but just having some faith that God's going to take care of us, is really helping me stay calm and present for my children and keep life as normal and joyful and peaceful as possible for them. I hope that you can find some ways to stay calm as well and to find hope and silver linings in your daily life.
Hey mamas, this is Amy from North Carolina. I'm a mom of 5, and I wanted to let you know that what you're doing is really hard, but you're not alone, and I know you're doing a great job. One thing that helps me as a busy homeschool mom, is to always have something that I'm looking forward to just for myself, something that's delightful for me. Sometimes that looks like a special treat or snack that I can look forward to after the kids are in bed. Sometimes that looks like a project, something that I'm working on a little bit every day just for me, that I can kind of keep my own interests alive. And I know sometimes that can feel really hard or like you don't have time for that, but it doesn't have to be a big chunk of time. It could even just be 5 minutes a day, something that you have to look forward to. Just wanted to send you a great big hug and high five over the internet, and just keep persevering, pressing on, and don't lose heart.
Hi, my name is Jen. It's taken me days to come up with something that I thought was worth sharing. So I have a tip that's self-care related. My tip is to think about something that you used to enjoy when you were a child. Think about the things you used to love doing that used to bring you joy. Maybe you don't do these things as much anymore, but is there a way that you can do that thing or something close to it or a little bit of it to bring you back to that feeling of being a kid and that joy that you used to feel? Yesterday, I went for a bike ride and with no shoes and just was flying down the street with the wind in my hair. And I was grinning, and it was honestly the most alive I've felt in days. So it made me think that maybe accessing a little of what used to bring us joy, a little of that childlike wonder, might be something that we all need.
My tip for spending time with family and taking care of children during this time is to give everyone grace. Take a moment you don't know how this is affecting anyone else in your family, whether they're 5, 15, or an adult. Everyone is taking this in a different way. Homeschooling, when they're not used to it, everything involved is difficult. Just patience and grace.
The tip that I have for you is if you find yourself a new homeschool mom and find that you're having trouble getting your children to focus during the day, you have to remember they are in a classroom 8 hours a day, and those teachers have something to teach or busy work or things like that. And we may not have that at home. Every teacher may not send you something every day, or some teachers may inundate you with a ton of stuff for your children to do. And they think of home as their comfort zone. This is not school. This isn't a classroom. This isn't normal to them. So what I have found is working for 15 or 20 minutes on a subject with my children and then play for 15 or 20 minutes has worked out really, really well. I find that some activities work better than other activities, going from play back to work. But I have found that it seems to have them more motivated. They feel more comfortable, more loved. And then you're able to spend some time with your children. Don't forget that in all of this chaoticness, we get an opportunity to spend time with our children that they don't normally get to see. So take some of that time, about every 15, 20 minutes, do about 15 or 20 minutes of play and love on your children.
I hope that filled up your cup this Sunday, and I will see you back here tomorrow on Monday. But I really do need your help. So I'm going to give some urgent pleas for more messages. Please send them in. Text this to a friend, leave a message, rating and review on iTunes, join our Facebook group so you can keep talking, and all these things are in the show notes. You're amazing, and I'll be back here on Monday.